All right. So this is my first live stream that I've ever done. I know it's late. It's here in the Midwest where I'm at. It is 12. I guess technically it's kind of early. But honestly, I had a little bit of free time now because I got done studying all day, and now I just want to relax a little bit, take a little bit of a break, and go ahead and show those of you who have not seen this yet my UCS Star Destroyer. As you can see, it's in a little bit of rough shape at the moment. I have to go ahead and fix some stuff. So I got the top off here. I do have to fix some of the greebling and detailing along the sides here because just I've had it for a long time, and over the years it's just gotten a little rough because I got it when I was a kid and I didn't really care. Honestly, I didn't even like the set when I was a kid. Like I liked it because it was big and it was Star Wars, but I didn't like play with it because it was just too hard to handle as a kid because it's just massive. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play this podcast. I don't expect to get too many views or too many people watching me live. I just did want to record this video. And for those of you wondering, I haven't been posting videos this week recently because I've just been swamped with school stuff. It's finals week this week coming up. I got a lot going on, and unfortunately, I just have not had the time to do videos. But I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I hope you guys enjoy. There's not going to be many interesting things going on. It'll just be me. I'm going to go ahead and start up my podcast, Rebel Force Radio. So if any of you start to watch or have some comments or whatever, go ahead and definitely leave them below and like the video. That'd be great. But yeah, just go ahead and watch me try to fix some of this stuff here that I broke in my childhood. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to go ahead and fix up this greebling here on the side because one of these pieces, it's just gone. I don't know where it went. I basically have to recreate this to make it mirror on this side like it does over here, which you guys can't see on camera because this thing's freaking huge and ridiculously massive. So it's kind of hard to show, but I'm going to go ahead and do my best to recreate this. And the great thing about this is it doesn't even have to be perfect because as you can see, it's just a bunch of small pieces like clips over here and these 1x2 pieces here, and it'll be fairly easy to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and work on that for a little bit. Enjoy the nice relaxing night or morning, depending on who's watching and when you're watching.
And do something a little special for yourself. So I like that. I think that's a good suggestion. So that comes from USA Today, and also
I'll go ahead and let you guys listen to some Rebel Force Radio with me.
Best Buy, Pottery Barn.
What I'm actually also doing at the moment is working on some video editing, and I am getting some videos uploaded and rendered and all this good stuff that YouTubers have to do to get videos online. So I'm currently working on that while I'm doing this. I know it's not like the most exciting stream or anything, but and it's really, I wish I could get this at a better angle, but it's just not going to work with the way my camera's set up. Here, maybe I can fix this. Okay, so as you can see, I'm working on this section right here, trying to get it to match up with this section or be a mirror to it or something at least. So that's what I'm working on right now. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Guys, working on this thing is so stressful. It's so wobbly and flimsy, and it scares me to work on this thing. Like these like top plates and bottom plates just fall off randomly. I don't know. It freaks me out to work on this thing, but you know what? Gotta get it done. Gotta do it. So that's what I'm doing, finally. I've been talking about doing this, like, in my life. I've been talking about doing this for years now, talking about fixing this thing up, getting it to look exactly like it does in the instructions. I just have never had the time, so I'm trying to work on it now, finally. We'll see how this ends up going. For those of you who can't see what I'm doing, I'm going through some of my extra pieces here, trying to find these little like greebling pieces to get on this ship. You know what? I do have some antenna pieces that I need to go ahead and grab. I have a whole like thing of them. I forgot. I think these were on the pick-a-brick wall at one point, and I just grabbed a bunch because I was like, you know what? You never know when you might need some antennas. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and play the podcast a little bit more. Just go ahead and listen along with me if you want.
Kids, Build-A-Bear, and even the Gap. There's all kinds of great specials and sales on Star Wars stuff throughout the May 4th weekend. So make sure you're checking those out. If there's something on your wish list or your must-have list, check out those places because I know that they're going to be running all kinds of specials. This one I thought was really fascinating. Oh,
and in case anyone's wondering, I am listening to the May the 4th episode that Rebel Force Radio just dropped on Friday. So that's the episode I'm listening to. I'm about an hour and 45 minutes in. So if you're wondering why they are like in mid-conversation, that's why. It's not like I'm just starting it right now. So anyway, that's just for anyone who's actually wondering that.
There are red states and there are blue states. There are also purple states and green states and light green states and gray states and pink states. What would you think?
I'd say it's about time.
All right. Well, this is a fun piece. I don't this appeared from. The writer is
it's from reviews.org.
Reviews.org. So the writer is Craig Hanks, And so check this out. So they decided to use Google Transnet.
There we go. All right.
Across all 50 states. So looking at all 50 states and seeing which of the 9 proper Star Wars movies, the full-length Star Wars movies, had the most Google searches. And so you imagine a map of the 50 United States. Right. And they went ahead and they looked at Google Trends data for the last 12 months to see which is the most searched for Star Wars film in each state.
Got it. Okay.
Now, believe it or not, every state, or I should say every Star Wars film, from the original 1977 A New Hope all the way through Rogue One, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, they all are represented at least one time, what I can tell based on this great map.
Go ahead and grab my
search for Star Wars film
part separator here.
Now, of course, the first state I looked at was Ohio. What's Ohio? Google it.
I'd like to know. Ohio's a great Star Wars state, as I pointed out.
Yeah, Ohio, Indiana, and a lot of the Midwest. We are obsessed with The Empire Strikes Back. We're a purple state.
So, unfortunately, I don't have all the pieces that I need for this. Like, I don't think I have any of these. Let me see if you can see it. These like track or tread plates. I don't know what to call them. I don't have any of those, but this set requires a lot of them. I don't think I have any, at least. I mean, I've got some extra parts, but I don't know. I'll have to do some digging to find those. And I also don't have the right color of antenna. Like, I have a million of these kinds where they're gray with the black antenna, but I need the black with the gray antenna. So it's pretty typical how things like that work out. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do the best I can. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal because it is just greebling. So all right, I guess that takes care of that section. Just gonna go ahead and do a quick check around this whole thing to make sure everything matches or everything's set up how it should be. We can have this like that. See, like things like this, it's not connected all the way, if you can see that. Like, that plate doesn't connect every stud. So I just want to fix things, little things like that, and just make this set solid again. Oh man, this is rough. Because what my plan is for my 100 subscriber special, which I know I reached 100 subscribers, I think a few weeks ago now. So I'm a little late to that, obviously. But what I want to do is do a showcase video of this set, as well as a giveaway and possibly something else, but I'm not going to say what that is yet. Man, this is in rough shape. And it's hard to get everything connected back together without messing something else up, because it's such a like a layered build that obviously I have to like press on the top of something to connect it all the way down here, and it's nerve-wracking. Oh, man. But fun nonetheless, I guess. But definitely nerve-wracking. All ahead and try to get this set back on here. Okay. I think I got that part done for now. I'm going to go ahead and look around. I know that on here in the middle of these two plates, let's see if I can show you. In the middle of these, like in the center section here, this needs a lot of work, like a ton of work. I actually don't think I'm gonna be able to get all that done tonight. I probably won't even mess with that tonight, honestly, because you got to take these plates off, and it's just a big mess when you go ahead and try to do things like that. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna mess with this tonight. But what I am going to do is make sure that that top section behind me over here is all set up. And looks good. All right. See, so you can see, like, just moving this around, you can see how much this stuff in here wobbles. Like, this is not one of the most secure sets that Lego's ever made. It's honestly probably one of the worst as far as, like, stability and just overall solidness, I guess you want to call it. Man, it's stressful. And I'm going to also go ahead and try to get a bunch of this dust off. Like, this thing has been sitting on a shelf for literally the last 16 years, or not 16. When did this come out? Like 2003 or 4? So like 13, 14, 15 years maybe. I don't remember exactly when I got it. I know I was around like 10, 11 years old, so I probably got it around 2004, 2005. So it's literally been sitting on a shelf for that long. And I've moved it a couple times. Like, it moved from house to house a couple times, but it's mostly remained untouched. The unfortunate part is that every time it did move, I lost some pieces, or some stuff broke off or whatever. You know, natural stuff happens when you're moving Lego. Big Lego especially, and big unstable Lego that's a big problem with. All right, so this looks good. I'm going to try to go ahead and set it on here. Okay, so I got that back on here. I'm going to try to give you guys a look. So here is the set all put together. Like I said, I'm going to do a showcase video on this set for my 100 subscriber special. So for those of you who have watched this live stream, this is a little bit of a preview, or a sneak peek, or whatever you want to call it. This is just, I think, one of the best sets that Lego has ever made. Not in terms of stability or anything like that, but I think in terms of scale and just overall awesomeness, it's one of the cooler sets that Lego has ever made. And it's got this vintage, not vintage, but classic brick built sticker display. I think that's pretty cool. It's cooler than the one big plate that we get these days with the UCS sets. This it's made out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 10 of these. They're 4x4 things, tiles with the one row of studs on top. So that's what this thing is made out of, and I think it's just really cool. And in addition, it comes with this awesome MIDI, whatever you want to call it, Tanta V4. Unfortunately, once again, I have just lost some of the pieces for this thing, like these side pieces, these pieces down here. I need to go ahead and order some of those, get it all built up like it should be, but I'll do that at a later date. Like I've been saying for the last how many years, I'll just get it done later. Well, I know this stream wasn't like the most exciting stream that I could have done for my first stream ever, but it is a functional stream nonetheless. I'm gonna go ahead and take a closer look at everything that needs to be done. Maybe I'll just do the showcase video with the Star Destroyer in the state that it's in now, and then over time I can just keep fixing everything that needs to be updated and do a good look at the instructions and make sure everything is good and the way it's supposed to be. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. If you're seeing this after this stream goes live or after it's published or whatever, then cool. I'm glad you guys watched. So yeah, like I said, I think I'm just going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. If anyone did actually see me live, thank you for that. And I will see you guys in the next video.